Good evening. It's so nice to see such a full room. As John mentioned, it's our biggest scholarship reception ever, which is really thanks to the hard work of the SPS advancement team, Michael, Nydia, Nick, just so many people that John had mentioned. So really want to say thank you to you all. And I think there's just a great buzz around what's happening at CUNY SPS. And as John said, we are really the only CUNY campus. Maybe he didn't say that we're the only ones, but we are the only ones that are actually growing in enrollment right now, which is saying something for a system as big as CUNY. And I think that that's not just a fluke. I think that really has something to do with the fact that the students here are really hardworking. They have experience they're bringing to the classroom. The faculty is amazing. The kind of investment that I've seen from the staff and the faculty over the 5 years that I've been on the board has just been incredible. Every single person I'm just impressed by, and the kind of passion that they bring to the work every day. So it's very exciting to be the chair of the SPS Foundation Board, which is made up of 14 people, of really diverse executives, and 3 of them are actually alum of the CUNY School of Professional Studies, which we're really proud of because having gone through the experience themselves, they can help us to figure out where the gaps are, how we can continue to grow, and how we can continue to be excellent. So that's really wonderful to have that kind of representation. And our mission as part of the Foundation Board is to champion and support the school's hardworking students. That's a pretty basic and simple mission. And we do that by raising more funds to support you and the school, by acting as ambassadors to help more people learn about the school because, you know, people say CUNY, what is CUNY? How big is it? How many campuses are there? And there's 24, 25 different campuses and different schools, and it's a very complex system. But we want them to know what CUNY School of Professional Studies is within that system, and that it really is the gem of the system, in my opinion, and I think in many other people's opinions who are here tonight. And then the third thing that we do in trying to support students is offering strategic support to grow the school and create new partnerships, which is partly why we have great board members like Pam and the other folks in the room that John acknowledged. Pam is an exciting addition for us recently because of her incredible and deep partnerships within the healthcare field. But we have people that represent the science field and the business field and the finance field. And you know, just really, my background is actually in workforce development and job training. So really diverse kinds of perspectives that we hope are helping to grow the school. I joined the Foundation Board, as I said, about 5 years ago because John asked me to. And as maybe some of you know, when John asks, you do it. And I think that, as I said, as I mentioned earlier, I've really continually been impressed by the faculty and the staff, but especially the students. And this night is a really special opportunity for you to hear from the students directly and really the stories that really drive them and that really make them unique and special people. So what's exciting right now is that CUNY is thriving. We're growing in enrollment, graduating, the number of graduating students, including one woman who was actually in physical labor with her baby coming across the stage at the last graduation, which was really thrilling, the most thrilling graduation ceremony I had ever been to. And we're growing in degree offerings, which again really proves that CUNY SPS is an innovator within the system. It's an innovator in New York City. It's really trying to be market responsive to where the industries are growing, what the skills that are needed are growing, and how we can try to get students in that niche to where those things are in demand. I will just throw out a couple quick numbers. One is that due to the support and generosity of this SPS community, which includes faculty, faculty give, so do students, so do alumni, so does the board, that we raised $435,000 for scholarships, textbook support in fiscal year 2019. So pretty exciting. And the board in particular ratcheted up its giving and came close to $200,000 in giving in fiscal year 2019, which I think is really saying something. It's a huge increase in the investment. And our goals are even greater for the current year, and Michael is keeping us on cue to those goals. As we approach the season of Thanksgiving, the board and I thank you for your support for all of these scholars that you'll hear from tonight. I also want to make a pitch for you to return to this very same room on December 3rd, which is Giving Tuesday, which some of you may be familiar with. It's a national campaign for giving. But CUNY in particular focuses on this day. And here at CUNY SPS, we'll be focusing on big data, current and future trends, which really will highlight our data sciences programs. We'll have faculty speaking, we'll have students speaking, we'll have alumni speaking, and some other illuminaries, which are to be determined, but we're in process and nailing them down. So we hope that, that you'll come and join us for that night. So I'm very happy to meet these impressive students tonight, hear from them directly, and I hope you will join me in welcoming them to come talk to us. Thank you.